In Virginia, the high school astronomy club has met at night to look at the stars with their telescopes. Leo Biederman is confused because he notices something in the sky that he can't identify, so his teacher asks him to take a picture to send to a professional astronomer. The pictures reach an observatory in Arizona, where Dr. Wolf uses his huge telescope to double-check the information. To his shock, he discovers a comet that will crash on Earth. He immediately tries to email this information, but the server is down. Instead, he puts the information in a floppy disk, naming the comet Wolf Biederman. Then Wolf drives down the mountain while still trying to call his superiors on his cell phone, but he keeps getting sent to voicemail. At the same time, a truck is coming from the opposite side and the driver is distracted when he accidentally drops a cigarette on his lap. Since Wolf is also distracted by his phone, they don't see each other and their vehicles crash. Wolf's car falls off the mountain and catches on fire. A year later in Washington, D.C., news researcher Jenny begs her boss to let her become an anchor, but her boss refuses as always. Instead, she tells her to research the sudden resignation of the Secretary of the Treasury. During lunch, Jenny meets with her mother Robin, who reveals that her ex-husband Jason has gotten married to a new woman and they have twins together. Later, Jenny meets with the secretary's assistant and learns that he quit after talking to the president about Ellie, who the assistant guesses was a mistress. Jenny manages to track the secretary down and finds him leaving with his family on a boat full of supplies. The man freezes when Jenny mentions Ellie and asks her for some compassion if she releases the story, explaining he only quit to be with his family. On her way back, Jenny's car is surrounded by black vehicles that hit hers until she pulls over. It turns out it's the Secret Service, who drag Jenny into their own car to take her to a restaurant. Jenny is surprised to find President Beck waiting for her, and his pronunciation makes her realize the secret is not the name Ellie but the initials ELE. Beck explains he'll talk about the subject in 2 days during a press conference and asks her not to say anything until then, promising to give her the first question as a reward. When she returns to the office, Jenny searches the term ELE on the internet and is taken to a paleontology website. It turns out ELE stands for Extinction Level Event, and it refers to the comet that killed the dinosaurs. That night, Jenny meets